Welcome back. Today we've got the Breath of the Wild map. This is a video I wanted to do for a long time, but I wanted to play the game first because I only recently got a Switch. So I've been playing it. I have not finished it yet, but I think it's high time we do Hyrule.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
So I did not make this map from scratch, and I'll give you a little tour in a second. What I did is ran this image through an image converter, and this is what came out. Now, if you've played the game, you'll look at this and notice a lot of stuff is wrong with this map, particularly that there's way too much snow everywhere. Like the entire desert is just snow, and it's mountain snow. So I had to change that. A lot of this is snow. It doesn't need to be snow. There's snow like literally everywhere. The entire coast is snow and ice. This is just dirt, which, you know, whatever. And then the Great Hyrule Forest was also just snow and rocks. So I had to go through and convert a lot of stuff, A, to make it more playable, and B, to make it more accurate. So this is what I have now. And I figure I probably could keep going and keep adding little details, but you know what? This is just gonna have to be good enough because I know I'm gonna miss stuff anyway. So I consider this good enough. After a lot of time thinking about exactly what to do on the map, I decided I want to have all the towers fight. So we'll put a little kingdom here for the central tower, a little kingdom down here for the Great Plateau Tower, you know, one up here for the Woodland Tower, etc., etc. And I'll probably adjust things a little bit to make sure they have room for their villages, but that's the idea. I believe there are 15 towers total, so we'll do 15 kingdoms. And I think we're gonna do all elves because it feels kind of appropriate for the world. So we're gonna do elves, keep it consistent, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and place those and we'll get this show on the road. But if you do end up liking this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Obviously, stuff like this takes me a very long time. So I always hope that these videos do extra well because I spend way extra time. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, here we go. I already noticed I spelled one wrong. Alright, here we go. All 15 towers. We got Tabantha, Hebra, Ridgeland, Central, Gerudo, Wasteland, Great Plateau, Lake Tower, Farron, Dueling Peaks, Hateno, or Hatino, I don't know how you say all these, Lanayru, Woodland, Eldin, and Akala. Now, because it's based on a game, this is definitely not how I would have placed them for like fairness. Like we got like 6 all kind of clumped together right here. So that'll be interesting, and I feel like Tabantha's kind of out here by itself. Hebra's got a lot of land to themselves. Eldin has a very unkind starting location, but that's okay. Akala actually has a pretty good spot. Lanayru also has lots of land. Like these 3 are gonna probably fight over this whole area. We'll see what happens. Let's check our rules here. I want animal spawns on, minerals on, lava stays, turn that back on, and that'll do it. So, like I said, I have not yet finished the game, but I like what I've seen so far. I will say I'm pretty stupid, or at least I feel stupid. It took me a long time to figure out how to like do the first, I think it was the first tower or the first, I don't know, they make you do a couple shrines at the beginning and I was just like totally stuck. I had no idea where to go. But my brain started working after about an hour or two, and now I'm enjoying the game. But at the beginning I was like, why is this game so complicated? I feel like this game is like kind of for all ages. Why am I struggling so much? So yeah, no, I figured it out, don't worry. Okay, Wasteland is struggling. They do have a super crowded starting area, so they're like in the middle of a bunch of jagged mountains and on the edge of like the desert. I know that no one will want to live in the desert, but there's arcane sands I put out here, so like this is livable land that they could live in. This, not so much. So we'll see if anyone branches. Oh, look at that. There we go. Speaking of which, we've already got one. I think that's a smart move. It's not great land, but I feel like you'll be pretty much uninterrupted by anyone for like a long time. Like they could potentially inhabit this whole area. And, you know, meanwhile, the rest of the world fights to the death. So, okay, who's number 1 right now? We got 58 for Central Tower. They do have really good starting land. It's just they're going to get squished eventually. And thank goodness they don't have to deal with Ganon. I thought about putting like a dragon there or something, but I don't know, man. 68, 62, Tabantha, slow start. They're starting to already kind of get squished in there, but I don't know if there's any like livable land up in here. It's very mountainous. They could maybe expand out here, but this is, you know, as it should be, very uninhabitable land. Okay, Hebra is 71. Eldon struggling. I like that they're building their way upwards into like infernal and like lava zone. Gotta love it. Although they don't really have much option. I'm probably gonna pronounce some of these wrong. I don't know if there even is a proper pronunciation. I'm just gonna say them how I've always said them in my head. And this is Hatino, Farron, Gerudo. Could be Gerudo, but I think Gerudo. Tabantha, I think that one's pretty straightforward. Hebra, pretty straightforward. Eldon, like Elden Ring, of course. Akala. So they have a really good spot because all this up here, I don't think anyone else will even come over here. Maybe Woodland, but they have all this land they got to get to first. I'll tell you what, Eldon Tower is not going to make their way up there. They can't get through this way, and they probably won't get through this way. Oh, look at that. They're all filling in big time. Okay, Wasteland caught up a little bit. Tabantha starting to do okay. A lot of these ones down here have kind of hit their limit on where they can go. Like Central Tower is just barely in the lead right now, but they're about to max out on land before they have to go and like attack people. They're building up an army. They're thinking about, oh, Hebra just declared war on Tabantha. Ooh, our first war. Look at that. Tabantha is not taking it, man. So what is this, 127 to 148? So Hebra is definitely the bigger one. 181 though. Okay, somehow Tabantha's kind of turning it around, although it looks like, oh no. So 130 to 160. The wars go so quick now. 160 to 130 still. Oh no, they're getting pushed back big time. How do they still have 135? Hold, brothers. Yeah, I think they used up all their army. It's just their villagers left. This is like all they have left. Like these 10 people. Oh, Woodland just declared war on Eldon. Probably GG for Eldon. We'll come check that out in a second. I'm curious to see how this goes. I think that's going to be it for Tabantha, because after this, I don't think they have any army left. Unless they win this little fight, which it does not look like they're going to do. Gerudo just declared war on Lake Tower. Isn't that like far? Yeah. What are you guys doing? Go after Wasteland first. Oh, they put up a camp right here. Look at that. Well, not for long. Okay, Woodland also declared war on Leneru. Okay, yeah, Elden Tower. I keep wanting to say Elden Ring. Elden Ring is under attack. No, Elden Tower has just been wiped out. Yep, officially gone. Woodland has taken them over. I think Woodland is second place. Hebra Tower is at 360. Holy smokes. Tabantha is still in here. Great Plateau just declared war on Wasteland. Those are neighbors. Look at this like mountainous fight here. Sheesh. Hebra just declared war on Ridgeland. Dude, Hebra is so aggressive. They're at war with both of their neighbors. Who's this? Central Tower went all the way up here? Yo. Nice. I mean, they have to deal with, what, Woodland right here? Although Woodland's pretty weak. Look at that, 240 for how big they are. Someone took out, oh, Leneru took out the center. Okay, Farron Tower declared war on Lake Tower. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about Farron Tower. Okay, Gerudo is now at war with Wasteland. Okay, I think pretty much everyone's at war with at least 2 people. Ooh, Hatino over here. Nice. So this is who? Oh, Akala's down here. Interesting. You guys are enemies? Interesting. Okay, what's the score here? Tabantha is just hanging on by a thread. Hebra is at 480. They are looking sort of unstoppable at this point. People are definitely going to have to team up on them. Oh, whoa. Akala is all the way out here? From all the way over here? I told you they were going to have to do something funky to get land once this was taken. They went across the entire map. Impressive levels of bravery. All right, it looks like they are leaving Tabantha alone. They're still at war with them, though. Okay, so this is Hebra against Ridgeland. Brutal. Yeah, they're not going to last long. Central's at 230. Oh, Dueling Peaks is at 340. Good. And if they could take over Farron, which it looks like they're trying to, they could potentially be the main kingdom for this bottom area, because these guys are under attack by both of them, so I don't think they're going to last long. Oh, just kidding. Look at that. Farron Tower just took over the upper region. Ridgeland, oh, gone. So this is Hebra at 727. Uh-oh, boys. These two keep being really big, but then fighting amongst themselves. Oh, look at them. Gerudo down here with 400. If they could take out some of their neighbors and start inching their way outwards, that could be someone that could take on Hebra. Okay, Leneru's down to like 2 small little areas here, under attack by Hatino. Ooh, 377. Okay, so Leneru is down to 1. Central just took over part of, what is this, Dueling Peaks? Oh no. Dude, it's so much back and forth. This whole crowded area. Ridgeland Tower was destroyed officially. Dang, I thought Tabantha was going to be first for sure. Oh, Leneru's gone now too. Okay, so now they start combining into just a couple big ones. So we got a 460 for Hatino. Maybe it's Hateno? I don't know. Dueling Peaks is doing okay, but looks like they're about to get another region taken over by Farron. Farron's just hanging in there. Okay, they just took a region back from them. So Hebra is obviously the biggest, but only up by 200 on woodland. Okay, looks like Hateno is going to try to take over Akala, which honestly would be really good for them, because they need more. There we go. Boom. Okay, they got 500. Okay, now they're going to go across the whole world to finish off Akala. I guess you got to do what you got to do, huh? Okay, so Woodland's at 600 now. I kind of want Tabantha. I want Farron to go, actually. So I'm going to just wipe out Farron. Although, I mean, if they can turn it around, then good for them. Maybe they'll wipe out Dueling Peaks, but I just want this little corner fight to consolidate into one. Same with this guy. Let's get the weak kingdoms out of here. Look at this. Wow. Who is this? Oh, Hebra. Dude, they got so much army. Holy smokes. Oh, look at that. What are they at now? 1,000. Oh no. What's crazy is their starting spot was not even that good. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like anything special. Okay, Akala might be on the last leg here. Maybe. Dude, I feel like no one big is at war with Hebra. They're just bullying the small ones right now. Actually, they're at war with no one right now. We need all these big ones to declare war on them. Oh, Great Plateau was destroyed officially. Again, how is Tabantha still here? Oh, Akala was destroyed up here, finally. Okay, so that probably puts Hateno at 600. We got 600, 600, almost 700, and then 1,000. And then a couple like lingering small ones in here. So it's really going to depend on who declares war on who. Because Hebra's got a lot of land, but they're kind of surrounded. Well, they got 2 kingdoms on each side of them. Okay, Woodland declared war on Hateno. Bro, you guys, what are you doing? Don't fight each other. Fight Hebra. You fools. Hateno just declared war on Farron. No one's bothering with Hebra right now. I guess Farron's got 2 regions. Okay, Gerudo. Okay, so I think Gerudo's going to be our best bet for a kingdom that can actually take on Hebra. Because if they can take over Tabantha or keep moving this way and take over, say, Farron and Dueling Peaks, which it looks like they're trying to, then that'll be perfect. And then Hebra just declared war on Hateno, which will keep them busy. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Okay, well, while all their armies, literally all their armies are busy over here, the exceptions of a few over here, hopefully Gerudo can give a good push out here. Looks like they're trying. They just have so much armies compared to these smaller ones. These smaller ones like used up all their armies on just defense. So now they're just sitting there, just waiting to be taken over. Do it. Do it. Okay, they're about to break 1,000 any second now. 1,002. All right, and that should give them more right there. 1,060. Dueling Peaks is officially destroyed because of that. They are now owned by Gerudo Tower. Okay, Farron. I don't know how Farron is still doing so well. Not well, but they just are surviving everything. And I think that they're currently at peace with everyone except for Hateno, which is not going to do much because they're about to get absolutely annihilated by the entire force of Hebra. So rip them. Hey, Woodland's almost to 1,000. Okay, so Hateno's gonna go. Farron will eventually go. Tabantha is not really a player anymore. They're just hanging out. So it's gonna be 3 almost even-sized kingdoms. Hebra definitely has the most land, and they do have the most population, but if they all 3 get into war with each other, since Hebra is kind of in between Woodland and Gerudo, maybe they'll team up on Hebra, I don't know. Okay, was that it for, did I miss it? Did Hateno get eliminated? Yeah, okay. Now I can stop saying that word, because I'm pretty sure I'm saying it wrong. Okay, Tabantha. They have a little army, though. Look at them. Good for, look at all these traits. Dang. Okay, so who's at war with who? Is it peaceful right now? Yo, there's no wars right now. Okay. So the result here is definitely going to depend on who declares war on who and kind of like in what order. And how quickly, too. So anything can happen at this point. I'm not, like, rooting against Hebra for any reason other than the fact that, like, whenever one kingdom gets too big too quick, you know, I never want it to be an easy fight. I never want the winner to be obvious. So whenever a kingdom is bigger than everyone else, I always hope that someone else stands up to them, you know? Because it makes a much better video that way. So I'm glad that these people have some very powerful opponents. They don't get an easy win, that's for sure. I'm going to be really mad, though, if Woodland declares war on Gerudo and Hebra just gets to watch. Okay, Gerudo just declared war on Farron, which since I think they can take them out pretty easily, once they have all this land, they should be able to grow at least to tie with Hebra, possibly surpass Hebra. Why are they sending armies out here? Oh, there's a ship out there. Okay, silly. Oh, Hebra just declared war on Woodland. Okay, oh, this is perfect. Okay, so Gerudo takes over Farron. Hebra and Woodland weaken each other like crazy. Meanwhile, Gerudo grows stronger. And then, in the end, whoever wins this fight, Gerudo gets to just walk over them. And now that's what I'm looking for. I like Gerudo because at the beginning, remember I was saying that someone needed to move into the desert, even though it's not great land, they just needed to get the land. And they did. And no one else has bothered them there because it's sort of like undesirable land. They're a little scattered, but it's all part of the plan, baby. Okay, Farron's about to fall. Look at this. Okay, they took it. Farron is officially gone. Sorry, Farron. Okay, so that means Gerudo is now in the lead. Okay, not anymore, actually. Just kidding. Oh, no, that's something I didn't even think about. If Hebra just steamrolls Woodland, and Woodland doesn't put up big enough of a fight, that means Hebra just takes over all their land and becomes way stronger. So that would be a problem. Gerudo Tower just declared war on Tabantha. Okay, poor Tabantha. They're not hurting anybody. They're just living up in the hills, farming. Oh, no. Look at this. All these armies. Oh, Tabantha's sitting in their army, though. Oh, you brave, brave souls. I hope it goes well for you. Maybe you'll win. You know what? Maybe you won't win. Okay, how's it going over here? Hebra's at 1,700. Woodland's down to 700. Dang, Hebra's just steamrolling them. Woodland, like, was almost the same population as Hebra, but they had like no armies left because they've been so busy fighting all these small regions around them. So yeah, Hebra's just walking through them with like no resistance. It's just a bunch of kids. Look at this. It's a bunch of 13-year-olds. It ain't happening. Dang, okay. Tabantha, gone? Tabantha's gone. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, my peaceful farm boys. Okay, we're down to the big three. Gerudo is currently at war with no one. They're just watching. Hebra is bamboozling Woodland Tower, and that's that. Gerudo Tower declared war on Woodland. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so Woodland's gonna go. Woodland's gonna die, for sure. That's the end of Woodland. But what happens after that? Because if Gerudo can actually take a good amount of this land, look at that, they're taking like the front lines. Wait, was that them? No, just kidding. They're very similar colors, kind of. Okay, so Gerudo, if they can take, whoa, look how aggressive they're being. If they take this whole lower region, is this all Gerudo or is it a mixture? Gerudo and Hebra, yeah, they're literally mixed together attacking Woodland right now. They're like pretty much allies. Sorry, Woodland. Whoa, look how much land they took. So they took the lead. They're gonna break 2,000. Okay, if they could take this one, that would be huge. Take the coast. Look, it's still mixture though. This is Hebra, this is Gerudo, white and blue. That's so funny. All right, take it, take it, take it, take it. Yeah, Gerudo got it. Okay, so they're up to 2,000 now. So whoever gets this is going to be the bigger kingdom. Look at all these armies. Look at all these lines. It's like each kingdom sending like 20 armies apiece. Okay, no. Hebra's getting the bottom region. Okay, who's getting the top region? It's got to be Gerudo in order to tie it up. 2,000, 2,000. Okay, they're pretty much even. Who gets it? I think Hebra. This is all Hebra. Dang. Okay, Hebra got it. Kingdom Woodland Tower is destroyed. Okay, so Hebra's up by just about 100, but that's close, you know? But it looks like Hebra's just got so much more land. Not all of it's good land, but they have way more land. Gerudo Tower declared war on Hebra. Okay, this is where it goes down. This is it. Look at this. Oh my. Both of these kingdoms have like stupid amounts of armies, and now they're fighting each other. Okay, you know, at this point, I'm happy with whoever wins. Hebra has definitely earned it. They fought very well. And Gerudo was very strategic, I feel like. Ooh, if they take this area, 2,200 versus 1,900. If they can take over this center area, pretty much all the rest of Hebra's land is like bad. Are they gonna be able to take this? Can they take it? Who's left? This guy? You? Defending with your sword? Okay, they took it. 24 to 18. Yo, no way. The underdog. They're taking over this region now too. Up where Eldon used to be. Up by the Death Mountain. Dang, dude. So what was this? This was Wasteland Tower, right? Up here originally? That was a long time ago. They got killed pretty quick, but Wasteland was over here. Wasteland kind of had just as much chance as Gerudo did of being a big kingdom because they had access to the same land. But one of them grabbed it and one of them didn't. Dude, no way. Look at them eating away at the borders here. Another one. They've got to be running low on armies, though. Their armies have been constantly fighting for a long... Nope, look at them go. They're so strong. What the? Hebra's took back Tabantha's old land. I mean, it was good. It was good for them. Why can't it be good for you? Oh no, look at this. Hebra's pushing back, but will they succeed? Yep, they will. Okay, 25 to 17. Yo, look at this. Is so cool. I also just love the visuals of the wars now and how you can kind of watch it from this view and see as regions get taken over. It's kind of like satisfying to watch them flip back and forth. Okay, 14 to 29. They've doubled them now. They just got to take over this region. There's a bunch of army in here. Okay, they're going back to Tabantha. There's no way through on this side. They have to go all the way up and all the way around, which is a little bit obnoxious. But that's why Tabantha lasted so long. No one wanted to walk that far. Okay, they're taking over. Oh, they're taking over the Eldon territory. Although, oh, yeah, this is about to fall. There it goes. They're spread so thin, though. Look at them. They're like in this long edge now. Gerudo owns like the entire main landmass. There's another one going. Flip into their side. Boom. They own almost all of the highlands. They own all of Hyrule Field. They own all of the wetlands. It looks like What is this? Why are they doing this? Yeah, look, Hebra still has tons of armies though, so it's gonna go back and forth for a little while. Okay, taking over Great Hyrule Forest. Boom, that's some good land. The Akala Highlands up here have been very back and forth. Look at that, they almost took it, but now they're losing it again. Look how many Hebra people are in there. You gotta take it. You gotta cut them off right here at this region. Just shove them in the corner. 900 to 3,500. Okay, they're back here at Tabantha. Now, granted, this was Tabantha up here. This is the Tabantha frontier. I'm only calling this Tabantha because that's where that team ended up being. So it's a little confusing referring to things as their region when their region isn't really there anymore. Although Hebra does have their starting spot. This is Hebra Tower right here. This is where they started. And same with Gerudo. Their starting spot was what? Here? Tower's like here-ish? Yeah, this is like where they started too. So they actually own their starting regions. They were not pushed away from their homelands. Look at that, it's happening. Hebra keeps trying to take regions, but then not being able to, although they might take this one. Oh, reinforcements. Okay, they take this. Okay, nice. The Elden Mountains have not really been attacked yet up here. And obviously, people are steering clear of Death Mountain because the look of it and the name of it says stay away. Look at this army. There we go. Another one gone. Boom. Down to 400. Look at, they're all fractured. They're into 3 different sections now. Oh man, look at this. This is sweet. I love this. I love these types of videos, man. It's an added bonus that it's Breath of the Wild, but even if it wasn't, I love watching these giant map-wide like wars. This is a really good size map for this. It like what? It took not too long, but also wasn't over too fast. Okay, this one's about to fall. Boom. They got 2 more. Look at this. This is the kind of armies that Hebra had earlier, but now they lost all of it. They were the #1 kingdom for almost the entire time. But meanwhile, they kind of like spread out a little bit too much towards the middle, and then they had to kind of fight everyone. And Gerudo over here just kept going down the edge, down the coast. Oh, they just made peace? You know what? No. No, sorry. Nope, not allowed. I want to see a winner. But yeah, Gerudo kept moving down the coast here, and eventually just took over this whole region. And it was kind of good timing on the whole Woodland fight, because then they all fought Woodland together, which gave Gerudo kind of like, they almost were able to surround Hebra because of that. They ended up getting like a U shape, and they were able to attack from every corner. Look at this. Whew. There it is. Hebra Tower was destroyed. Nicely done. So what do we got here? Kingdom lived for 183 years. 183 years for them to destroy everyone. Total of 26,000 people were born. Nice, dude. Let's go ahead and turn this off so we can just see it. Beautiful. They really own the world. I like that. I liked them. I think if I had to choose one that I wanted to win at the beginning, it was kind of them because they did exactly what I wanted them to do. The other ones I liked Tabantha. They were kind of funny. And then Farron, they never had a chance to win, but they had a very brave spirit where they were like under attack by like kingdoms 10 times their size, but they still managed to survive for like 100 years somehow. And then Elden, they were never set up for success. They got the worst starting spot, so of course they were eliminated. Not first though. They didn't go first. That counts for something. Woodland, they had a kind of a crowded spot, but they branched out properly and ended up being one of the final 3. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. I have this map saved if anyone comes up with some cooler ideas. This is just sort of the simplest, like easiest to watch idea I had, but I also thought about doing something with shrines, like maybe put something like I don't know, even just like an ice tower or something lame, or something that's not really game related. You know, just put something where all the shrines are so that affects it. I thought about putting different creatures around for like different enemies, but I don't know if I'll do this again, but I know people will probably suggest things, so feel free to do that. I know I want to do another Avatar one because that video did so well and lots of people have suggested some good ideas, so maybe I'll do an updated one of that. Otherwise, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to smash like if you would like to. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.